Welcome back, everybody. All right, this is going to be an update on the Queen of Kings, Rose and Brett. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. Whoever is calling CPS on this couple, please stop. Don't do that. That is what we call on the internet going real life. If you don't like this couple, I get it. But to call Child Protective Services on them, I don't get. Now, some of y'all may disagree with me. There was one time I didn't like what I saw from Rose and Brett as far as parenting. And that was the time that they were having that fight. Y'all remember? What we're not going to do, what we're not going to do. What about the meh? What about the meh? Y'all remember that one? They both had the children involved. I didn't like that. But for the most part, to me, y'all can disagree if you want, Rose and Brett are good parents. I always see her cooking for them. She's always got that baby on her boob, feeding that baby. I mean, I don't see any type of abuse. I just don't. But some people will probably disagree with me. But here's the thing. If you're not in these people's real life, you don't have any business. You don't have any business involving yourself that deep. It's one thing to do commentary or react to content creators. When you start getting so invested in their life that you're calling CPS and sending over reports and video links for a CPS caseworker to look at, this has gone beyond a reaction. Okay, now let's get into it.
You guys, anybody can guess who just left my house? Comment who just left my house.
Now, I don't even know why she goes on for about 7 minutes. Yeah. Who just left my house? Can y'all guess who just left my house? Rose, I don't know if you know this or not. It's in the title. CPS is in the title, hun. CPS case. It's not hard to guess.
Guys, comment. No, I'm going to show them. Y'all comment who just left my house, please. Can anyone comment?
When it starts with what it ends with.
Who can comment who just left my house? Come on, guys. I'll wait.
We get it, Rose.
Oh, I'm not going to show y'all. Hold on.
And then she makes a very crucial mistake where she brings the papers to the camera. And although we can't see all the papers, people could read the back, which might just be enough. So careful, Rose.
Huh?
Take phone numbers off.
Yeah, I know. I am. To go through with these crazy people. Crazy people. And I want to make this video for all of these crazy. Thank you. You got it right. You got it right. Hold on. Boom.
You have to see, ends with S.
The exciting thing about they just left my house. I'm gonna hide this, but this is the credit card. This is the card.
Rolling their eyes.
Baby, why would she go like this? She came in this house. She said, we have hundreds of videos sent to us from these people. She said, I'm so confused when they send me the video because when I look at the video, I see a mother who's very active. She said, I see a mother who's very hands-on with her kids. She said, I'm literally looking at the videos laughing. She said, I have a detailed report about you and showed me the fat page of the report.
Now, I doubt that the caseworker is looking at the videos laughing. But okay, Rose, whatever you got to tell us. But still, my stance is stop calling Child Protective Services on this family. That's just how I look at it. There is never a reason to call CPS on these families unless you are seeing actual, with your own eyes, abuse. I know a lot of people aren't too pleased with the way Rose and Brett do things. I get that. But abuse, I don't see it personally. Now, I already explained earlier the yelling in front of the children like they did. Yes, that's not good. But I haven't seen them doing that anymore, at least not online. I just don't ever think, unless you're a close family friend or relative, that you need to be involving yourself in people's real life that you don't know on the internet.
Basically every video I've ever put out, they just have it in writing. She said someone called and made a complaint that you made that River ate a lizard. She said
what?
they even sent me the video, and I watched the video. He did not eat a lizard. That's what she said out her own.
River ate a lizard. It sounds like a book. River ate a lizard. I doubt he ate a lizard. What the hell? What? Ate a lizard?
Mouth. Out her own mouth. She said, they sent me the video saying that River ate a lizard.
River ate a lizard.
River did not eat a lizard. She said he had a lizard in his hand and he...
That is a mouthful.
Yelled like a panicking mother would do. You guys, this is just so... I'm actually happy because the way that she rolled her eyes so hard.
I highly doubt that she's happy. I think this is a defense mechanism that she's putting on. Like, I'm actually happy that this happened. No, you're not. No parent is happy when people are calling Child Protective Services on them. You're pissed, and it's okay to be pissed. You're not happy.
She said, I'm done with this. She said, I'm done with this. Your case is closed. I'm going to send you a formal letter in 30 days to tell you that your case is closed.
Wait a minute. Send you a formal letter in 30 days? Why does it got to take so long? I don't deal with CPS, never dealt with them, but why does it take 30 days to send a letter to tell you your case is closed? I thought that took just like a week. You go back to your office, you close the case. 30 days to tell you your case is closed? It makes me wonder if she's leaving it open, but who knows?
She said, because you're a social media influencer, I know. Girl, I didn't even say the word hater. The caseworker said, you have a lot of haters. She said, you have a lot of haters. This will not be the last one. Just know that. She said, but right now I'm done. I'm closing this case. They keep calling about you. They keep sending videos. She said, I watched the videos. She said, nothing you're doing is a crime. She said, they put inside, babe. Okay. Why did she say that they put inside of the case? She read it to me. She's sitting there reading off of a paper, and she said, she moved here from Arizona, and her husband left her and went back to Arizona. She looked at me and laughed and said, that is not a crime.
So is it a crime to be a single mother?
That is not a crime. What the freak?
Actually gone?
Like, you probably need to get a life. If the CPS worker herself told you that there was nothing, like, literally came, sat down for 30 minutes and fucking left. She fucking left. She came for 30 minutes. She was in such disgust with the haters. She rolled her fucking eyes. She said, I've watched every single one of your videos. She said, I've watched them. And she left. She left my house and said this case is closed.
Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe the caseworker is, and see, this is what happens. This is the problem with social media. When people off social media are the ones calling on social media influencers, it just already puts a bad taste in the caseworker's mouth. Like, are you doing this because you're actually concerned, or are you doing this because you don't like this chick or this dude? I mean, I've seen it before.
Usually, I thought they were supposed to be open for a certain amount of time. No, she said, case closed. Closed with flying colors.
Well, you don't have to stay open because I can watch you.
The only reason CPS came is because I've been constantly told by these haters. They've been messaging me, and I've been like, "Oh, you have an open CPS case." I'm like, "No, I don't." So I called this morning on live, and I'm like, "Hey, why don't you come to my house?" And at first, the first lady that I called on live, she was kind of nasty, and she's like, "No, I can't tell you over the phone if you have a CPS case." I'm like, "Okay, well, bye." And then another woman called me earlier. Yeah, the actual worker called me later, and she's like, "No, you deserve to know. You know, can you meet me?" And I said, "No, I don't have a car. I cannot meet you. I'm the one that you're concerned about, right?"
Wait a minute. Rose, you listen to the haters, as you put it, which some of them probably are, telling you have an open CPS case, and then you call to ask. I mean, I guess I would have done the same thing if people were telling me. I guess I'd have called up too. Look, do I got a case? I don't know. It's so weird. This is so weird.
So you can come to my house. She came to my house.
I'm going to tell y'all, since they moved to Hawaii, things have not been good. It's like one thing after another, after another. And yes, I know a lot of this they have brought on themselves, her and Brett. I do think they overshare. Like I told y'all before, I'm going to heat up my coffee. I used to love this channel. Great little family channel. I thought they were cute. You know, just living their life and vlogging. And then somewhere along the way, it turned dark. It went real dark. And it was a little bit before the move to Hawaii. But when they went to Hawaii, things have not been... It just ain't been the same. But, hence that old saying, wherever you go, there you are. You can't run away from your problems. Your problems will follow you wherever it is you end up on this planet. However, I still disagree with people off the internet calling Child Protective Services on this family. I'm about to get on my soapbox about this. Do you know what that does to the children? The children are better off with their parents than in the system in this situation right here. That's just how I feel about it. Y'all can get mad, disagree with me if you want to. Yes, I've done some videos on Rose and Brett, giving them this work because I didn't like what they were doing. But never would I condone or say that they deserve CPS in their home. If something happened to those children and they got separated, and they would get separated, you're not hurt. You are hurting Rose and Brett, but you're mostly hurting the children. Do you know what happens in the system? Okay, now let me go on.
She said, your kids have better experiences than most children. She said, your children have more than most children. She said $4,000 for braces for your son.
That's what she said about a couch.
Oh, and I said, yeah, now they're mad because we don't have a couch. She said, so what? So what? We don't, so what?
It's not a crime not to have a couch.
Yeah, like... You guys are seriously wasting your time, wasting tax dollars calling CPS. Are you kidding? Oh, babe, look. Hold on. This might be important. Okay.
Remind me of it. Just now.
Stay off YouTube for a while, Miss Rose. You were out of control for a minute, Miss Ma'am. Get back to doing the videos you used to do, please. Thank you so much. But no, we're not going to stay off of it for a while. We are going back to our typical, but...
I mean, I don't know who made that comment, but they weren't lying. you and Brett were out of control for a while. And hopefully you do get back to the way. And from the times I've checked in, it does look like they're trying to get back to the content they used to put out instead of telling us, you know, what about the meh? What about the meh? You know, all that weird shit that we didn't need to know, but damn it, we were listening anyway.
Obviously, just like the CPS professional said, obviously this will drive anybody insane. So yes, I was going off for a minute because people were playing with my children, of course. But now I'm in my own home.
That's not
I'm happy.
why.
Everything is, obviously when you make an abrupt move to Hawaii and you're living in a tiny Airbnb, obviously, and people are trying to attack your family. Obviously, anybody that's very passionate about their family would go crazy for a minute. However, no, we are not going to get off of YouTube for a while. I don't know why everyone keeps telling us that. You can stop watching for a while.
I mean, she ain't getting off YouTube. That is her bread and butter. She makes... Look. Could you imagine if she showed us her back office? Meaning her YouTube studio, her AdSense. Rose is making bank on this channel. And the crazy thing about it is she don't have to do all that other stuff she was doing a month ago, 2 months ago to make damn good money off this. She can go back, and it looks like they have went back to regular family content. If I'm wrong, I know somebody will let me know. But from the times I've watched, it's just regular family content. They did just move from that little B&B, which I do think helped. It did help add to her. Her and Brett were wilding out there for a minute, especially Rose. I'm sorry, but it did get a little crazy for a while. But yeah, she's making good money off of this, and she can continue. I don't want to see this become another family channel that just turns into trash TV or YouTube. Because we've seen it so many times with family channels. They start out really good and cute, and then it ends up really bad. And we don't want to see that with this family.
But we're not going to get off for a while. Okay? Thank you so much, Bella. Bella, I love you, Queen. Anyone else with Bella, y'all? Please comment. I back you, Rose, just like Bella did. But the fact that she just came in here, looked around, told me that she sees every video that everybody else has seen, and said, you are an amazing mother. Nothing you are doing is a crime. She said, you have a lot of haters. She is a professional. She is a professional. You guys are not professionals. She's an actual professional. And she said, you are doing amazing. She said, I'm done with this. I am done with this. This case is closed. I didn't know that I had a case until this morning when someone told me. I think they commented, and so I called her. I didn't know I had a case. I have nothing to run from. Yeah, I have nothing to run from. So I told her, please come to my house now. I don't want it drawn out.
Isn't it funny they'll make a CPS case about you and then try to share your address with strangers too? Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this CPS, let's call CPS and let's put a kid's information.
Yeah.
I can't hear him.
Yeah. Wasted the state's time for nothing, someone said. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it here. I think that's enough of it. You know, we get the drift. CPS came out. People were calling. More than likely people offline. I wouldn't doubt it. And I know some of y'all are going to get mad at me. Have you seen what she's... I get it. I have seen some of the things that her and Brett have done. But for... Let me not pause it right there.
You know what? I shared my...
But I will always stand on this. I don't care who likes it. I don't care. When you're not in these people's real life, you have no business involving yourself that deep. Like I said earlier, it's one thing to watch. It's one thing to give commentary, your thoughts, and react. But involving yourself, that's a no-go. That's not what the internet is for. That's not what YouTube is for. That's not what commentary channels are for. and you give all of the commentary channels a bad name, because that's not the name we want to have, okay? Let them do their thing, and if they're doing something wrong, it will catch up with them, okay? That's it, y'all. I'm out for now. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.